2, 1.
3, 2, 1, go!
Woo! We are Paul Leonard and Bryce Graskowski, and this is 20 Minutes of Fitness.
How's it going, Bryce?
Good, Paul. My watch seems to be
What
broken.
time is it?
I have no. It's Whoop time. It's the only thing that thing says. Do you have the Whoop watch or the Whoop strap?
Mine has a little bit of paint on it.
So I have the Whoop watch, but it doesn't work. Yeah. People at home are like, Whoop watch. I'm
Not a
getting
very
that.
useful watch.
It doesn't exist, people. It doesn't exist.
So today we got a guest listener request.
Listener request.
Listener request.
Listener
It's
request.
Not so much a guest, just listener request.
Yeah.
For a podcast episode based on
Programming.
program.
Didn't we do a programming one? I feel like we
Certainly
did.
Talked about it at one point.
And I know he listened to it, but maybe we didn't.
He wants to know more details because he was at a shitty gym.
Okay.
And wants
We
to
know
how
about
to
programming
program-
shitty
Well,
gyms.
Now he needs to program himself because he's not willing to work with the shitty gym he was at. I'm
Yeah,
just guessing.
probably.
So let's talk a little bit about programming. We literally have 20 minutes today.
Okay, yeah, class starts
I showed
in-
up late. Sorry about that.
Yeah, class starts in 20 minutes. There
So,
you go.
programming, I assume we're talking specifically about CrossFit, or this will be a really long podcast.
Yeah.
So, let's go through the gist of a week of programming. So, first of all, you wait till late on Sunday night.
Right. I usually do it on Sunday. It's
Sunday
awesome.
late
Super,
night, and then
super
you post
stressful.
2 or 3 workouts,
Yeah.
and then the next day you add another couple, and then maybe there's
No,
a
no,
Saturday one posted on Friday night.
Yeah. I leave Saturday till the end of the week.
Okay, just throwing you under the bus a little bit.
But yeah, so I do it usually Sunday. It takes me like 3-4 hours or something for the week. And typically I plan Monday through Friday, and I pretty much leave off some warm-ups and stuff for Thursday, Friday, which I'll put in during the week because planning warm-ups sucks.
Yeah,
It's
so
really
you're just
boring.
Not in a rush to get that part.
Yeah, I just want to get the WODs out there so everybody knows what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, a typical week of strength programming. Let's start with that.
Okay, yeah, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, we do strength pretty much
So
every
4
week.
out of 7 days.
Yep, for most of the year until we get into a couple months, maybe a month and a half, 2 months from the open. Depends on.
And then you tone that down a bit.
Yep, and then around Christmas now we've been.
And the open because that's
Killing
the
it, too.
competition that you care about.
Yeah, so we'll change the programming a little bit, get more high rep stuff and more high skill, like not that we don't do like toes to bar year round, but maybe trying to make sure we have larger sets, stuff like that, a little more stamina in a movement. So instead of larger sets, max effort sets will replace the
So
strength
during
work.
the rest of the year, we're working on our strength movements.
Yeah.
So you're trying to do 4 days a week.
4 days a week, yeah.
4 totally separate body parts.
Yep,
Are you
we've-
overlapping?
Well, actually this time we're doing a little
Like,
different.
So Monday we do front squat. Wednesday we do back squat.
Yeah.
Friday we do overhead squat.
And deadlifts
then we
on
do
Saturday.
suture squats on Saturday.
Oh, searchers, nice. We don't ever
No,
do those. That's
that
miserable.
wouldn't work?
That wouldn't work. So Monday, we're doing a squat
Zombie squats.
or a deadlift. You could do zombie squats. That would help your front rack. Wednesday, is it today? No, tomorrow.
Nope.
Wednesday we do strict press, or push press,
So
something like
overhead.
that. Overhead, yep. Overhead pressing,
Or
and
we
then
jerk it.
yeah, in jerks, yeah.
Okay.
And then Friday we're rocking either front squat, back squat, or deadlift. So if we did right now we're doing front squats, focusing more on front squats for like is it 8 weeks?
Like
7
the aliens
weeks.
are still-
Yeah,
you
they're
just
still
find my
working.
laptop cord.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, so this cycle we're focusing on front squats, but I still wanted us to be doing back squats. So every third movement is a back squat, and then the opposite is, so I guess every third is also a deadlift. So we're doing deadlifts, back squats, and front squats on Monday or Friday. And then on Wednesday, we do the strict press, and on Saturday, the bench press. So
Okay.
press, and then pull, squat.
So lower body 2 days a week, upper body 2 days a week.
Yeah.
And then alternating so that you have a few days off between. So you're not
Right.
doing squats every
Yeah,
day.
and it's tough with CrossFit because you're pretty much doing entire
always
body
doing
almost
squats
every day. So or running. Yeah, you're using
Well,
your
it's not
shoulders.
focusing on it.
Yeah, not heavy weight, something like that. And then Tuesdays
Now,
generally.
Let's get a little bit more detail there.
Yeah.
So let's stay with the strength.
Yep.
So I've noticed recently we've been doing a lot of odd number sets. Like we've been doing 6 rep maxes, 7 rep maxes, 5 rep maxes.
Right. So we did. We started actually with a 10 rep, just to get, because we hadn't squatted since before the Open or Christmas. Oh, we took it off for 12 odds of Christmas, right? So we started. We had a few weeks off, 3 weeks off. So we came back with a 10 rep. 3x10, right? So that's just to get some volume in there, get people's legs woken up, and because they're going to be sore as hell. And so if you forgot how to squat very well, at least that's going to get you back into the deep end, right? And then we started out with sets of 7, and then sets of 6, sets of 5, 4. So I'm staying away from the 5-3-1, which is what we usually do. You have 3x5, 3x3, and then a 5-3-1 week, and then a deload week. But so you really only have 2 weeks that you're really building strength. Then you have a test week and then a deload week, kind of, because people are always going to try that 1+ at a, So to me, you're only building strength on 2 of those weeks out of 4. And while a lot of people like to find out, did I get stronger? Did I get stronger?
Everyone wants the 1 rep max over and over.
I kind of wanted
That's not a way to get a high 1 rep
I
max.
wanted to stretch it out so we got a couple more weeks of strength, right, out of a cycle. So we're going 8 weeks. So 1 week will be a deload, 1 week will be some sort of testing, and then you've got 6 weeks of strength building.
So now what about doing things like box squats and pause squats and other modalities, or like not modalities, but other versions of it to build that strength, or to work on being in those tight positions, or like maybe like presses, like doing negatives, or I don't really know where I'm going with that, but you kind of see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What about adding that stuff in? Is that just not part of this schedule, or do you not really agree with that, or what do you
for the general population, it's probably not needed as much. If you just,
I feel like a pause helps me a lot with the clean.
So like with the conjugate method, right? That's what you're basically talking about, where you're changing your movement every other week or whatever. Would it be every 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Or they do a 3-week cycle, right? And then they change. Most people aren't coming in every day. The people that are, there's extra strength work where that stuff's going to change a lot more.
Okay.
So
the general population just doesn't need it.
Not only that, we're gonna go for a 1 8-week cycle, and then we're gonna change our focus. So we're not really staying on that.
I might have just fixed our echo.
Really? Nice.
Sorry.
All right.
If you guys are like, wow, that just got better, I think I just
It probably only in our heads. But yeah, so the next cycle will change the movement. So you're kind of getting that.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to throw in some different stuff. I think I want to, like I'd mentioned to you the other day, I think I want to throw in some bent over rows in there and take out the deadlifts for a little bit, as I think there's people in this gym have really high deadlifts. Yeah. I mean, how many people have a plus 500 pound deadlift here, or close to 500 and up? It's a lot.
There's a lot more than a lot of places.
Yeah, there's at least like 10% of the guys here, at least. So, and then the girls are, a ton of them are over 300. Yeah. So I think.
And just over 4.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think deadlift, we could veer off of that.
Work on that very much.
Yeah, so I think we could strengthen some people's bent over row, help them get some different movements with that, right?
Try to build up to that muscle up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Get that pulling strength. Yeah.
So now,
that stuff will change, absolutely.
When we get into the programming of WODs, I think the general is you want to do a short, a long, medium duration, and not have them all overlapping. Right.
So you don't want to be doing a 20-minute workout every day, even though
2019 2 open.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. 15 most of your workouts are going to fall within that 15-20 minutes, because that's just, it fits well in a class, and
an hour-long class,
and it is a good time domain where you can get a lot of different
if it's too much shorter, you're not getting enough work in.
Yeah.
I'll tell that to somebody after Fran.
Right. You want the reps.
Longer, you just don't have time to put in hour, half-hour workouts.
And after a half an hour, you're not getting much benefit anyway, right? On a day we have a 35-minute run, It's planned, by the way. But yeah, so generally a short, a long, couple mediums. That pretty much will make up your week. A medium short, right? So yeah. And then you switch those up. You want an AMRAP or two for time, for rounds, and there's all sorts of
variety.
Yeah, you got all sorts of different little variety tools that keep it interesting.
Same movements over and over. So like when you're sitting down and doing a program, do you typically have like
I have a
chart of
list.
all the movements?
Yeah.
And that way you're kind of picking from a list of like, oh, I don't want to do thrusters.
Exactly.
And immediately do wall balls.
Yeah. Or sometimes you do.
Well, and sometimes you do it on purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like sometimes you'll program a WOD that's like dumbbell squats.
Yeah, exactly.
Chest to bars and toes to bars, and then the next day you'll do 300 squats.
Squats, yeah, and dips.
But sometimes when you do that, it is on purpose.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's because screw those people on Saturday. But
yeah.
Typically, you're trying to intentionally spread that out.
Yeah,
so
sometimes,
that you're trying to
right.
not crush the exact same muscle group over and over.
Correct. And then sometimes you want to, we might go heavy on one day, and then you're going to go light with high rep another day in the week of the same type of movement. Like obviously we're back squatting on Monday. Somewhere on Wednesday, you're going to want to put some sort of squat in there just to, high rep, low weight type stuff.
And then the art of it kind of becomes intended stimulus, like
right.
programming a WOD with the intention.
Yeah.
So like, that's I think where someone like if Cody's now doing his own programming.
Yeah.
He needs to program something that's going to crush him when he wants to crush himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that may not be as easy as it may seem.
Right, because you have different ways to crush yourself. Is it just, take something like Murph, which is just go run your ass off, do tons of reps of stuff, and run your ass off for a long time. That's crushing the entire time, right? You're going to break down whatever muscle, but then you have something
I
where
wouldn't even consider that crushing myself though compared to say Fran.
No, absolutely. So then you have something with weight where it's a total different type of crushing yourself.
Or like a King Kong.
Yeah.
Which is where it's getting really hard and heavy.
Or like
King Kong isn't necessarily like breathing.
Well,
heavy.
to me King Kong it's so heavy that there's no real crushing of yourself, but like take a workout for us with like 185.
Yeah.
185 clean and jerks. That would
225 power cleans.
Like 5 reps at 185 or 225 power cleans or a 205 squat cleans for like 5 reps each round, and then
315 deadlifts.
With
sometimes
exactly with a few muscle ups. That's going to just be crushing because it's not quite enough to be standing around one rep. So you're going to pull it 5 times, and then you're going to move to the next thing, and then you're back, and there's no rest. That's horrible.
Programming, if you're going to do 225 power cleans, you're only going to put 5 of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
7.
Yeah.
But you're not going to put 20 of them in a row, or 20. You're not going 21:59
right.
with 225 power cleans.
Next Monday we're going to be doing 225 power cleans. 21:15.9
with muscle ups.
With 21 muscle. Dude, I like that.
Ring muscle ups at 22.
Muscle ups will be 975. That sounds horrible.
Let's do it.
I like it.
Monday's workout.
Hell yeah.
But when you do something like that, and that actually might be an okay workout, but the intended stimulus there isn't to be a quick burner.
Right. Exactly.
If you're gonna put 21:59.
It's a slog.
It's a 40-minute
yeah.
workout.
Yeah. People getting beat up.
So, and that's great to program sometimes, but
sure.
you wouldn't want to do that every day.
Yeah, just like
you have nobody coming to your gym anymore.
Right, just like you wouldn't want to put run. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just meatheads, all males.
Yeah, you didn't have a girl in here except for Edge.
Yeah, but yeah, I know Cody's issue is he's at a gym that all they do is program running and kettlebell work, I guess. So he's just tired of it.
And that's, I think, a common programming problem in gyms that either aren't good at programming themselves or don't get good advice. Like, I would bet that whoever is running that programming loves running and loves kettlebells. Likes
cardio.
So they're programming the crap out of that because that's what they really want to do.
Yeah.
And they're doing their own programming.
Yeah, they probably have you look at people's backgrounds and you could kind of guess how they're going to program. If somebody comes from a running background, aerobic background, they're gonna do a lot of dumbbell work, a lot of maybe box jumps, running. I don't come from any background, so I'd put in
you're
what
practically useless.
I know.
Like,
I
you're
just,
backwards.
shit, I am. Name's supposed to be on the back. Damn it. But yeah, I don't like to.
It is backwards, right?
No,
Oh, just
absolutely not. No. What a jerk.
would've
What
put it on the back.
what an ass.
Talk about programming.
Man.
Programming your clothes.
Fuck.
So yes.
But yeah.
I would say that that's an important factor is knowing who your audience is too.
Yeah.
So if you're the one programming for a gym and you're mostly senior citizens,
Yeah.
you're probably not going to do our 225 power clean.
Probably
muscle up
not.
workout.
No, they're gonna do 285. What?
Yeah.
No, they actually they like so our master's class, they like lifting weights.
Yeah.
They hate running, they don't like cardio. They like lifting weights.
Yeah. And then even actually a power clean and muscle up workout is not a bad one for them.
No.
Because they're going to scale that muscle up.
Yeah, to a ring
rows
row.
And
Yeah.
like maybe dips of some sort.
Which is great for
box
them.
dips.
Yeah.
And then they're going to do a weight that they can handle for power cleans. Which
Yeah,
not
it works out.
squat. It's actually a good workout for
Yeah.
them.
Well, that's the nice thing about a barbell.
Yeah.
Infinitely adjustable. So
And then you go to a smaller barbell, I guess.
yeah, well we have a barbell that a PVC pipe don't weigh shit, buddy.
So, have you tried the new barbell challenge thing? We gotta try it right after this.
Oh, with the 10-pound plate?
No, you just grab onto it.
I did it with that. That's easy. You have to do it with a plate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the empty barbell is simple.
I saw somebody doing it, acting like it was impressive, and I was thinking,
They're probably children.
I'm pretty sure I can do that really easily.
They're probably children. I know it was Noah Olson. That's who was sent to me, and I was like, he probably has small hands.
Sean, who owns Hoyser Athletics.
Hoyser? Okay.
Hoyser?
Oh, Hoosier, probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably in wherever the
But,
Hoosiers are from. Where's that? Indiana.
He was a Power Monkey. He's a really good coach in doubles, actually.
Yeah.
But anyway, he posted himself doing it, and then I immediately wanted to do it.
Yeah, I did it a couple weeks ago, but I want to do it with a 10-pound plate.
I would do it for 15 pounds.
20-pound plate, I said.
42-pound plate.
45.
I don't want to see you go 40.
Damn it! I was gonna see if you go higher. I was gonna be like, do it.
No. I think.
Name that tune. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
But what else about programming? Thursdays, I typically will program something longer, more cardio, endurance.
I know it's just like
Huh?
So let's talk about that.
Yeah,
So
because
people often don't show up on Thursdays. Why? Because we typically
It's a rest
work
day.
out 3 days on,
Yeah.
1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off.
yeah,
So like personally, that's typically what I'll
Sure.
do. I'll work out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll take off Thursday.
Thursday,
Actually,
yeah.
I usually do swimming or something else on Thursdays.
Yep.
And then Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
And then again, I'll typically do like a run on Sundays.
yeah. So
So
Thursdays,
active recovery.
Thursdays I usually post something that's lighter in weight, higher in reps, or a lot of running, rowing, something like that. That way, people
It's
that
active recovery.
because people that are there, they get their cardio workout in and they feel good about burning some calories that day. But the people that don't come in haven't missed
missing their
they
front squats.
didn't miss 5x5 deadlift day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, even though maybe I should put that on Thursday.
5x5 deadlift day.
Yeah, then people they'll put cardio on Friday, and then people get more cardio. There you go. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Well, if anybody who shows up today is going to get lots of cardio, so there we go.
They get lots of cardio, and I purposely put it on Tuesday instead of Thursday this week.
Because you know that nobody's going to show up today.
No, because I figured
You're gonna
nobody.
make your Thursday class
Because
busier?
if I put it on Thursday, nobody would show up and do it. But today, people will.
Yeah.
So
People that don't bother checking the water in advance.
yeah, no, it's actually a fun.
So what do
It's
you
a good
think of
one.
That too. That was something that I think you've always done, but before your time, they didn't. We didn't used to find out the water in advance.
Oh
It
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
supposed to be
yeah.
on the whiteboard. We had to wait till it was written on the actual whiteboard.
On the whiteboard
That's how it was for my
Yeah.
years. I don't even know how many years of CrossFit. And it's kind of good.
until a
but
couple
it
years
kinda
ago.
sucks.
Until a couple years ago here. That's how you did it, right? Did they put it up on Facebook
I don't know.
at night, or was that just for the coaches?
Just for the coaches.
Yeah, that's
you're right.
crazy.
The coaches got it in advance.
Yeah, and that was like
It was
okay.
to prevent cherry picking.
And that made sense, but then somebody had to post it every day. That's annoying.
Yeah.
And then people also didn't record their scores on anything back then either.
That's true. It's right on the whiteboard itself.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then it was gone.
Yeah. That was,
And it'd be like, "Hey, what's your Fran time?" I don't know.
uh,
So, "Hey, what's your
scores.
5-rep max back squat?" I don't
that's
know.
more than Bryce's.
Your Fran time is not better than mine. It's
No.
more than more than yours. That's right. You said more than yours.
Right. Both my front squat
And your Fran.
and Fran time are
More.
than yours.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's valid, is knowing in advance is maybe changing people's habits.
Sure.
But not necessarily for the better.
That's
Like, people who aren't doing today probably should more than anybody
absolutely
is doing. Like,
right.
honestly, I didn't really want to do today because it's just running.
Right.
And my first thought was like, I could just run at home.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to run like this
That, right. And this is what, threshold training?
Henshaw, great programming, right?
Yeah.
That's where this came from?
I believe so. Yeah.
Or someone
I think it's
along those
Henshaw.
lines. It's
Yeah.
his style.
I'm pretty sure it is.
And so, yeah, it's great programming, though, and it will make you a better runner. It'll give you better capacity. It's a great choice to do it. And that's why I changed my mind and decided, no, I should really come in and do it. And
I
not
might
just go for a ride home.
I might actually do it. Whoa.
Right.
I know. I'm not doing it.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Yeah, I don't work out anymore. I picked that bar up 3 times today over there. See that thing?
So, yeah, I think if you do constantly varied functional movement at high intensity, that kind of be the gist of the programming, right?
There you go. If you do, you should do it across broad time and modal domains.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess on that note, if anybody has any questions more specifically, post them on our Instagram.
Roger that.
We like questions.